it's a regular day out there, and you guys stroll through the market and the different shops, and soon find what you're looking for. And meanwhile, Mackinac, you're messing around with the different metals that were left over, and you do manage to create something interesting, putting together not the ability to smith anything, but you create a small explosion in the kiln once again, and this sets off that kind of poisonous gas, which takes up into the fume hood up above, and you actually manage to recreate this with regularity. Now, the combination here that you need in order to create this explosion could potentially be used as a weapon, but you'll need a tremendous amount of heat to do so. Right? Because you're working with a forge. This isn't like you rub two of the piece of metal together and get an explosion. You need like a lot of energy ahead of time. So I would say that you can write down that you know a formula for an explosion that you could make with the metal, but you'll need something to get it to like molten temperature, right?
Hmm.
Now, as for the other guys, I would say that you are able to find cheese in town and could maybe spend a couple of silver. Do you have anything else that you're doing?
Don't think. Oh, sorry.
If Earl, like, you know, they're looking for cheese, I assume they're like talking to people to find cheese vendors or something like that.
Oh, I think we know where the best shop.
That's up to
Earl's
you guys.
asking about someone named Garvod. Just seeing if is does anybody know Garvod, right?
Okay. Roll luck.
Ten.
It appears that nobody has really heard of the guy, and you ask around and don't get any response.
Yeah, I expected that.
We could check with Favechi, perhaps, Ero. He might know.
I guess we could.
He does have his ears to the ground.
Plus, it would be nice to check up.
Yeah, let's swing by and before we head back to the shop.
Okay. You guys get your snack and turn around without the information, eventually heading up to Fovechi's place, and it looks just as you guys had left it, and you pass by the two guards and step up into the room. Fovechi is there behind the desk, and he looks at you guys and then double takes and kind of gives you guys a wave and says, you're all back. How have you been?
Guess what, Favechi? And I'll start walking forward and like stop, do a little spin. We went in the box.
He looks perplexed at first, and then he goes, "Oh, well, you're all still alive, I hope. Is Mackinac still around?"
Yes, he's back at the shop. Wait,
good.
1 second. Favechi, do this. And I'll hold my hands up, like showing my fingers, so I can see if I can get a look at his fingertips.
He'll hold his hands up reluctantly.
Do they look normal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry, long story. Anyways, yeah, we got out.
Well, it's good to hear. What did you find in there? Anything useful? I didn't have any info on what to see on the other side.
It made us mice.
Yeah.
There was a weird giant room with a giant girl. I don't quite get it.
Do you still have the box?
No, it's gone.
Huh.
We got back and it was no longer there.
Easy come, easy go, as they say.
I guess so.
Friend of mine, well, not friend, sorry, the one that sold it to me said that, it was found on the side of the road and must have simply been one of those things.
Yeah, perhaps it's on this side of the road somewhere again, and you'll have someone else trying to sell it back to you.
Well, sometimes there's a good bit of coin to be made, depending on what's in the puzzle box, but I don't think I would buy that one again. If only they didn't all look the same.
Yes, yes. Oh, Earl, you had the question about what's his name again?
Oh, Garvod. Yes. I was wondering if you had heard anything about a trader selling demon books or someone named Garvod.
I believe we spoke to you about him. Well, I don't know how long ago it was.
The name sounds familiar. I'm sure you mentioned something about him, but I don't remember anything. A merchant selling demon books. He pauses for a second and kind of taps his chin and looks around and he says, "No, I'm sorry. I can't remember anything."
But that was when I died, remember?
The incident with the demon, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, that's the one.
Yes. It's good that you came to me soon. You're friends. Otherwise, could have been a lot more expensive or tragic.
Well, Earl, I guess at least there hasn't been other incidents of the same caliber happening. That's at least one good sign.
I guess such a thing is true.
If you are still looking to find him, you could see about maybe scrying, perhaps.
Yes, we did that last time. We learned that it was somewhere. A city around here. I think Innenbar. I think that was the one.
Well. Yes, I remember now. Not. That was some time ago, wasn't it? It's been a while since you've all been here.
Yeah, I guess for us seems not like so long ago, but it was quite some time for you.
Yes. Well, as I said, I haven't heard any word about Garvad, but I do have a couple things that you might be interested in buying.
Such as?
Yeah, I look at Earl like, yes, what is it?
He pauses and leads you guys around the shop, and I'd like somebody to roll luck, please.
Alright, go. Here comes the one.
Easy peasy. Hey!
15.
That's 15.
Okay. He takes you guys over towards a, what is it? It's like a little rack that has some maps and scrolls, mostly different paper items. And he reaches around and pulls one out and he says, this. And he turns and hands over to you a scroll, and he puts it in your hand, Earl.
What is it?
He nods. Take a look.
Earl opens up the scroll. What's inside?
You see what looks like a building layout. It's a map of like a very, very small section of land with a large building complex that seems to be its at its center. And you see a bunch of writing on it, some of which is just scribbles, like somebody's shorthand that's barely legible. But you do see written in common in the bottom left, the Temple of the Golden Dart.
Earl's eyes just flash up, they widen. Oh, I see. He's very quickly trying to read as much as he can on the scribbles.
Okay. Most of the scribbles seem to denote little speculations about the place. Different entrances have been pointed out with little lines and notes about the vegetation being particularly thick here, or our expedition didn't go to this side because of sounds we could hear around the corner, that kind of stuff. It looks like somebody had this map and was kind of building it from the ground up and put down some of their journal notes along the way.
Earl's just reading through it. He's not really talking to anyone at this point.
Flavechi
Slowly
kind
lean
of
in.
looks over at you guys and turns to you instead, Colcoat, as Erlebald seems busy, and he says, "So, what have you all been up to then?"
Well, we were trying to kill those were-rats,
Mm.
and got a few. Ran into some troubles.
They say they're still down there.
Yes, we heard they were doing a bit of a better job, at least pushing them back into the sewers, but still a problem. They still have our stolen goods down there.
Well, yours and a lot of others, I think.
Ah, yes. Many more were robbed. I keep forgetting, but it's all got to be down there somewhere.
Well, I imagine that's where your group is headed.
Yes, we would like to clear them out and keep the city safe.
Well, you'd be doing everyone a good deed. The guards paying, I imagine?
Yeah, a few coins for the heads, but we do it for the city.
I've seen quite a few mercenary types around in these past few days.
Good. We'll need them for the snakes.
The snakes?
Oh yes, there's rumors of snakes to the south. Yeah, the 1T. Moving north towards the forts. But you didn't hear it from us.
He gives you a nod. And then he kind of turns back over to you, Earl, and he says, "Well, do you want it?"
Yes, very much so.
He nods and says, "Oh, take it then."
Oh, thank you, Flavechi.
Just don't tell anyone that I gave you anything for free. I have a reputation to uphold.
I won't say a word.
He smiles and turns to you, Coco, and he says, something about the darts and all that.
What is it, Earl?
Well, it looks like it's information about where the golden dart is.
Oh wow, really? That's impressive. Oh, we're getting closer, Earl. I can almost, well, not feel it because I'm not through it, but I can almost see you feeling it.
I can almost taste the dart.
Me too, Coalcoat. Me too. He's just completely enthralled with this. He hasn't taken his eyes off it once he saw it.
Okay. Well, Flavechi smiles and he says, well, it's it's a small piece from an adventurer's pack that I got my hands on. Not really worth much, but I thought you might want it.
He's just nodding and grunts of affirmation, but he's not really listening.
We appreciate it, Vavechi. It's quite a gesture.
It's no problem.
The packet came in. It wasn't too ripped up and bloody or anything, was it?
Well, it was from an expedition that ended in failure, so take it as you will.
Positive sign that someone at least made it out with the pack.
Indeed. I looked over this map. I'm not sure if they actually went in, just found some entrances. Perhaps it was another temple in the jungle that did them in. Who knows?
We'll have to do our research before we walk off and to the middle of the jungle. Definitely want to be careful.
Well, he kind of pauses for a second. So, do you have any extra gold laying about? And all this we're at business and whatnot. Come to buy something, or
I guess we've got a bit. I don't know if we need anything right now. Do you, Earl?
Not particularly.
Unless you got something really good.
well, I've always got something good. It depends if you have the coin. How much have you?
I've got this thing, and I'll pull out that golden dagger that I have.
The golden dagger.
Yes.
You got that from
1T.
the 1T. Okay. I would say that Fovechi takes the dagger in his hand and looks over the thing. And after, kind of motioning for you guys to follow him, he leads you to his desk where he puts it down in front of a magnifying glass there. And I want somebody to roll luck.
You got this one, Earl?
I got this. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. 16.
He offers you, for the dagger, 80 gold.
Well, I can use gold more than I can use a gold dagger.
So it's settled?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay. You can add 80 gold to your inventory. He takes the dagger and puts it away. Do you guys have anything else that you're buying and selling? Table talk, I thought you guys were pretty poor, but I could be just remembering a different session.
We got some money, but not a lot of money.
I mean, right now Mackinac has all the money, so...
Right.
Hit
He's
the run
putting
rate.
it in the furnace.
We're probably good for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll come back if we need anything, but for now we are all right, Travechi. Thank you.
No problem. It's good to see some friends again. You be safe out there.
You too. Earl, back to the shop, shall we?
Lucian,
Yes.
just give me an idea. Can I try forging some gold coins with the metal?
Forging gold coins? I
Mhm.
mean, you could make coins, but not gold.
No. With the metal from the other world.
Like, you want to do some alchemist stuff?
No, not making gold. Like using that as like an alloy with like one of the other things. See what happens.
Oh, you're asking if you just combine some of the metals and
Yeah, like
gold pops
combine-
out?
No, if I combine gold with the other metals, what happens?
Oh, I see. Roll luck.
It's a thought I never had. Oh, damn.
Your initial experiments turn up empty. It doesn't look like the gold is particularly useful. These metals are... it seems they're loath to combine even with themselves. Like, the three types that you brought back don't really combine very well, and it looks like they don't handle other metals very well either. Useful as an explosion, as you found out, but for actually creating something, rather difficult. Now, eventually, after some experiments, you three come back, and you can see the shop has its little vent there where fumes are coming out. Mackinac must be busy, and you guys step inside.
Hey, Mackinac, how go the experiments?
I have discovered an interesting byproduct.
Oh, do tell.
By combining two of the metals together, I can consistently create a small explosion.
My eyes light up. You know how to create an explosion now? Oh, snakes will all die.
It does, however, require a high degree of heat to initiate.
Problem to solve.
Offhand illusion. Does the heat metal spell generate enough heat?
I don't know. You'd have to try it.
I will create a demonstration for Cold Coat using heat metal.
Oh, you have heat metal?
I have heat metal. I'm a forge cleric.
Oh, that would make sense.
Always prepared. I don't even have a choice.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just drawing For some reason, I felt compelled to draw Colcoat's natural enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes and clouds. That is
Snake in the
terrifying.
fog.
That'd be a terrifying enemy. If it rains snakes.
Okay. The heat metal spell, if it's enough to create an explosion, roll luck.
Not an
If you
explosion,
get
is it? Mm-hmm.
if you get a 10 or higher, it's enough to start the reaction. Otherwise, you'll need more heat, enough to actually like liquefy it, because heat metal doesn't actually liquefy metal. Ugh!
You said 10 or higher.
On the
I have
dot.
met those minimum requirements.
So you show a little demonstration here, taking maybe about like a few marbles worth in your hand of each of the metals and putting them together in the crucible there. And when you cast heat metal on them, nothing happens initially, but a couple seconds later, and there's like a loud bang, and the crucible shakes for a moment, managing to suffer the blast. But if you had put more in, it probably would have just shattered the thing.
Oh, good job, Magnar. That was great.
It does have limited usefulness, but it was an interesting find.
Oh, I think it could be very useful in much, much, much larger quantity.
It should be fairly stable to transport as long as it is not subdued to large amounts of heat.
We can run and test the ship. Once.
I was just
Would be
thinking
okay.
Dominic shoots at the giant tank.
No!
I don't know why that came back to me.
No magic allowed during transportation of
Yep.
the bomb.
It's got like a handle with care symbol on it and a no magic symbol as well.
No, it's just in a large crate with Dominic's face on it. It says, "Do not let near."
Don't feed.
Don't feed. Oh, the other thing is I'm gonna try and make more of that like bronzish marble alloy I'd made the dart out of.
Okay. I'd
Make,
say you
like, try
could,
and
but
make,
you're
like, a short
actually
sword out of it.
starting to run out.
Would I have enough to make like a short sword out of it?
Ooh. I would say you could. With your 20, I would say that you're able to create a short sword with it, and at that point, you run out of the material.
Good enough.
So you can add a marble short sword to your inventory.
And with the short sword, can I tell what kind of quality the metal this like new alloy is? Is it as good as steel? Is it like slightly better? Is it?
I'd say for you, it's hard to say. It could easily fit anywhere between iron and steel. It's also not really battle tested though. Like you haven't used this out in the field, so you don't know for sure. But it seems to hold up pretty well, and it certainly looks interesting. And roll a 20 actually. Roll a d20 to see how majestic this sword is. Okay. Yeah, it's of pretty decent quality because you have like a plus what to that? Like a +7?
A lot. Yeah, +7.
Okay. Yeah, so you have a above average but not quite masterwork short sword. So I mean, even if it wasn't necessarily usable in combat, and you don't know if it is or not, it would still sell as like a mantelpiece kind of thing.
Good to know.
I would also say that given how much time it takes to create a sword, realistically you could not do this in like a few hours in a day. So I would say that this project is also unfinished, and that you'll probably need a couple more days of working on it to finish it up. So just put like
Unfinished, yeah.
yeah, unfinished beside it. Put like 75% finished or something, or like 2/3 done.
I think
And it's
75 over the 2/3.
yeah, and it's the afternoon when you guys come by. Right, what the fuck was I thinking? 66%. Jesus. But you can put 75 down, it's cool.
I was also able to start on this short sword. It will be interesting to see how the alloy holds up compared to steel or iron?
We'll have to get the Earl to throw that dart at someone. Something, preferably, I guess. You seem to be low on the materials there.
I
We,
did consume quite a bit in my failed experiments.
when do we want to head down and bring these books to the ship?
I believe the plan was to investigate the were-rat problem, and once resolved, return to the ship. I believe it would be in our best interest not to engage in combat while frequently traveling between Vassanat and the ship.
Do we want to drop the books off first, or just leave them here and check out the rats right now?
I've returned.
Well,
Because we probably don't want to lug these books around.
hamburgers.
Hamburger?
Twitch says hamburgers, by the way.
My god, it's genius. Why didn't we think of that before?
Hey, Earl, you want to check out the sewers for the rats before we head back to the ship?
Yes, definitely.
Now I will mention, table talk. If you wish to go into the sewers and fight, you are more than welcome to do so. But you will do so as a group of 3. Keep that in mind, until Dominic is back.
We can drag him along with us, though, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can meat shield him. Use him for cover.
We'll keep him in
Hey,
the back.
you sick
I've
fuck.
created this new armor, guys. It's called Dominic.
It gives a +2 to your AC.
You diseased bastard. Get out there on the front lines. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Mackinac
he
has
just-
like enough AC that even cover wouldn't help, and he still uses them.
He gives +2 AC and like 40 temp health. Why not?
40 temp health. Ah, Daxon, yeah, sorry. So your character doesn't exist anymore. What? On the
Can't
bright
you
side,
resurrect him? About that.
He's now
You're not exactly in one piece.
we bought a lot of cheese.
Alright, what are we doing?
Where we're at now. I think we're heading to the sewers with like all
Yeah,
of the,
I'm down
stuff
with that.
on the ship, too.
Okay, do we want to leave the stuff here first? Or drop it off? Because I don't think we want to run into the rats when we have all these books and stuff.
I'll be
They're pretty
right back
stupid.
while you guys decide.
I don't think they'll want our books. We might ruin them in the dirty poo water.
I thought we were at the shop right now.
We are. The ship.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at the shop.
Yeah, well, I think it's like, do we want to go down in one trip or like go down and deal with were rats, then come back and go back down? I think leave the books here.
Actually,
Yeah,
that is
we
a
can
good
leave
point.
them here. We can just head down first and then...
Yeah, we can just go down, then come back. Because I do want to bring the... Well, it depends on what we're doing with the ship, right? We can't go straight for the Yuan Ti Temple. Like, wait, we need to actually discuss this. What are we doing with the ship?
Oh, we can't go down to that temple until we've got, like, a solid plan in place, so...
Listen, we're not going down to the temple until the government agreed to like give us a bounty for going down to the temple, right?
Yeah, because we can bring the bomb, they just need to give us, like, some spell scrolls or something to help
Oh
us.
my god.
Like, a little something,
We're just
like,
actually
short
making a
range...
bomb out of this shit.
Oh, and short range teleportation, so we could go and drop, like, a few of them and then get back to the ship real quick, detonate everything, and boom. Anyways,
We need
we're
to
going
figure
to
out
the
how to do
sewer.
like a time detonation though, that's the biggest thing.
A timed detonation. Yeah, can you get something to set off heat metal?
Yeah.
Like a
Like,
few
I can
seconds
do-
later.
I can do like 60-foot heat metal, but like that's it.
Well, yeah, and then you use a
Yeah,
spell
but-
scroll to, like, teleport back to the
Earl
ship.
can...
But if something has... Okay, well, think about it. If something has enough force to do, like, any sizable damage to a building or a city, 60 feet's not going to cut it.
Yeah. Like 60 feet will work. Like in my mind, I'm imagining like making these like football-sized clusters I can just throw at enemies and then detonate from 60 feet away. It's like free fireball spell, pretty much, right?
Right. Yeah, you
Um,
could do that, but it would take up, like... I think it would take up 2 turns. You'd have to toss them and then...
What if I got my more dexterity-oriented allies to throw, and then I do the heat metal?
Yeah,
I
you could
could-
reaction it to do it on, like, the same kind of turn, right? Yeah, that'd be fine.
I could detonate it from like 400 feet with
What?
a bow. I use bow and then I use bursting dart or bursting arrow. Sorry.
Whoa, what is this bow
Traditional
talk? What are you
arcane
talking about?
archer. Listen, if times are tough, things get desperate. Great men are willing
an
to
arrow
do
is
terrible
really just a
things.
larger dart, so like I don't see the issue here.
Well, darts
You
have a
can
max
throw it,
range
though.
of 60 feet, so I can't throw it like I want to.
I'll just get a magic dart like that dude from
Does like magnesium exist in this
Galaxy.
resolution? Or like a metal of like once you light it on
Oh,
fire, it
God.
like, burns really hot for a really short amount of time?
I would say not necessarily something Mackinac would know, but Table Talk, yeah, it definitely does.
Mackinac wouldn't know. Okay.
Well, I would have you do a roll
I mean-
if you're curious.
I mean, like I'll make the roll because like I feel like I should know at least something about like other
It's-
metals other than iron.
Not gonna be what you expect though. Roll Arcana.
Oh,
Oh.
Arcana. Magnesium is magic, guys.
It's used by
God.
alchemists and such.
Ooh. That's
You have a +2.
I have a +1. That's
Okay.
19.
I would say that you
Correct
don't
or
know
right?
the name of it, or like you couldn't go into a shop and ask for it, but you do know that wizarding folk have a wide variety of reagents and stuff that they use, as well as alchemists that make potions and whatnot. And you've heard that there are components that like give off a bunch of heat and stuff. It's said that alchemists can create all sorts of wonderful stuff. So you would know that exists out there. You wouldn't really know necessarily
God.
where to start. You definitely have to do a little bit of
How do we
fishing
need
and
that?
stuff.
We just put a small vial of alchemist fire with the metal.
Yeah. Well, you might have to get something hotter than alchemist fire, but you could do something like that, yeah. For sure. And that would be better than Mackinac pressing the nuke and then trying to run for a second and then just disappearing off the face of the earth. Because I will guarantee you, if you do set it off like that, you will not have time to activate a teleport.
Oh
scroll
no,
to
I
get
know.
out.
I'll have like maybe a round of move. Not even a round. Like you said, it was a couple of seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, I don't want to be anywhere close to that. Unless, do I need to know? I guess I have to have vision of it. I can't like detonate it from like behind a wall, can I?
I'm not sure what it says for heat metal. I think you have to touch it, don't you? Or it's like within 30 feet or something?
Range
60
60 feet.
It'll
This
say
is
if you
range
need to see
60
it.
feet. That you can see within range, yeah.
Okay.
Alternatively, we just ignore all this, get the golden dart, and then kill all the Yuan-Ti with it. Easy
I mean,
peasy.
listen. We need the bombs going to get the golden dart, alright? It's not going to be a cakewalk. You just walk in, pick up a golden dart off the ground, and be like, look guys, I found it.
I mean, you never know.
I don't, but I have a strong suspicion. Educated guess, if you will. Okay, so I think the plan for now is leaving all the stuff in the shop.
Okay.
Just after the where it's.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to the sewers for now.
Okay. And you're going to the rats first.
Yeah, we're not going to bring all our books and stuff.
Oh, before we leave though, I want to give Fereldos an order to go, like, I'll give him whatever gold you think might be required. So, like, go buy, not like a cart, like a hand cart, I guess. To, like, carry the metal when we inevitably go back to that world. So we're not just carrying it, like, ourselves. Like, the largest thing I think that we can, like, use to transport metal back and forth.
Sure. He tells you that you should leave him like 10 gold.
I'll leave him 20.
Okay. He'll go get you a nice cart. Hopefully it'll be there. Frail dust. Okay. And the four of you head off into the sewers. Now, as you guys head over towards the sewers, you find that familiar entrance that you've used multiple times before. And making your way past the guard, they let you in as you kind of become acquainted in the last little while. And as you guys make your way into the sewers, you realize that you don't really know where these rats are necessarily. So what are you doing? Just going, like, choosing the deepest, like the most vertically down route that you can and just going for it, or what?
We turn right back, go to the guards, and ask them to point on the map, if they could, where the
Oh.
activity's been.
Okay. You guys get in there, stop for a second. Yep. Turn around and go to speak with the guards. When you guys approach, one of them turns towards you and says, "Adventurers, mercs, what do you need?"
Would you be so kind as to show us on our map where the local or recent Weret activity has been? We are going to try to deal with some of them.
You didn't talk to the guard already?
We were speaking with Ragrif and kind of got onto other topics, and we've kind of been out of the loop for quite a while, so we're not sure where exactly they are right now.
Well, the bounty agents should have told you. Oh, we can show you, though. Let me see that map. He takes the map, and it takes him a little bit, and you get the sense that this guy might be just like a little bit more dull-witted than the average, but he eventually points out the point, and he goes, yeah, right there. I think they're right there. And you can see that you have a considerable walk ahead of you. This is nowhere close to where you guys have secretly stashed your spaceship. Cough, cough.
If we look at the map, is there a closer exit or a closer entrance so that we're not in the sewers for
Oh,
longer
for a
than
long
we
period
need?
of time? It doesn't look like it.
Okay, no worries. All right, well, there's 2 guards out there.
Yes.
I'll give them both a gold.
Sure. They take the gold piece and turn to you and say, oh, thank you, citizen.
Yes,
Always
thank you
helps.
for the help. We appreciate it.
One of them smiles and nods, and the other kind of like pockets the coin, and you guys head off. Now, with that, your dredging through the sewers takes quite a bit of time, and I would like somebody to go ahead and roll for me a luck check.
I got it. I'm leading us through this.
Got this. Easy peasy.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Hey! God, we've been rolling like very above average.
God damn it.
Very above average.
Why did you just say that?
Okay.
Hey, I didn't say good, I just said above average.
The walk is a bit of a creepy one. And as you're going down these darkened hallways using, I would assume, Machinar's light when there wasn't any other available, you occasionally would hear a squeak amidst the sound of like running water and such, and the dank hallways always have some other entrance, like some opening, whether it's a hatch in the ceiling or like a pipe coming out of the wall. It feels like you could be attacked from any direction at any time, and watching a rodent scurry by and seeing like its tail kind of pull around a corner or something, you know, it's like a constant reminder that something could happen at any time. But somehow, you actually make it towards this end point without being attacked, and it seems that the guard must be really kind of keeping up their patrols or something. As you're getting closer towards your destination, you find evidence of combat, like blood smeared on the walls and things like that, and eventually get towards a much closer point when you hear what sounds like talk down the hallway, and you can hear people speaking common and what looks like the playing of torchlight on like distant walls further within the sewers. You must be getting close to some people.
probably get Mackinac to lower the light. Or turn it off, I guess, if you can't change the... Or cover it up a bit so we're not so obvious. And I'll sneak up a bit ahead
Sure.
and just try to stealthily get up there wherever it is so I can listen and try to hear who is ahead of us.
Ah, okay. Let's see. As you get closer and closer, somebody calls out, and you hear somebody shout, "Hey, hold up! Don't move!"
Gonna pause. I'm not sure if he's talking to me yet or not, so I'm just gonna stand still.
Yeah, you. Traps on the ground.
Me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Who are you?
That's not important. There's traps further up. You gotta hold up, okay?
Are you aware that?
No.
I'll know if you are and are lying to me.
Look, guy. Are you from up in the city?
Well, of course I am.
Okay.
I'm not a rat.
Just hold on a sec. And from within the darkness, you hear what sounds like somebody moving like metal on the ground and whatnot, and you also hear like the sound of like taut rope. And a moment later, a torch suddenly bursts alive, and you see a couple of people standing there. And they all look like mercenaries that you've seen from before. And you can see what looks like bear traps and stuff that have kind of been like pushed out of the way, and rigged crossbows and whatnot. And he says, hey, sorry about that. Gotta be careful.
We understand. We've been attacked by them too.
And if you're looking to collect some heads down here, these tunnels are pretty clear. But we're about to push on to the next area. At least, that's what they said like 4 hours ago.
We're just looking to take them out and hopefully get our stuff back. You can keep the heads.
The people look at each other and then shrug. And I'd like you to make a persuasion roll with advantage, please.
Well, that was terrible. 17.
He said, suddenly the demeanor kind of changes, and they're like, oh, well, if that's the case, I mean, are those your buddies back there?
Yeah, they're with me. Guys, come here. Careful of the... you see them.
Hey, yeah, you look strong. Don't know about the sick guy. We're just about to push up, though. If you, just want to leave the heads and all, we could always use extra swords up at the front.
We don't really have swords, but we've got a bunch of other weapons.
No, but you know what I mean. Yeah, come on. He kind of turns and starts walking down. The other two stay up here, though. It looks like they're going to put the traps back in place when you guys pass.
Let's get going, guys.
Okay.
But
You
I
guys
have to
turn
kill.
and make your way, eventually heading up towards what appears to be a very large group of maybe like 24 people, all crowded around in a large sewer room. And you can see everything from like tents to makeshift campfires and things like that. And everybody is chit-chatting. And there's even what looks like a makeshift table that somebody has put together by like putting a cart on its side and whatnot. And there's a bunch of people looking at what appears to be different papers and maps, and they have like a lantern there, and they're all clearly discussing things. And when you guys approach, you see other mercs kind of looking at you, as well as 1 or 2 city guard that look at you guys, and what they see that you're on the level and let you guys pass into the camp. What do you want to do?
What does this camp look like?
The room is a tight one, maybe like 120 feet from one side to the other. So it's like pretty big, but when you have 24 people in here and all their tents spread out, it feels pretty filled up. And there's enough fires that you can see pretty well in like every corner of the room. The back end wall has a metallic grate that seems to come down like a portcullis, blocking the next path. And the left and right walls are without any doors or anything like that. The very center of the room does have a what looks to be like a large hatch with a sort of circular turning, like a screw opening device.
Guys, I'm really glad we did not release the hunter-killer down here. That could have been bad.
Yes.
Oh my god.
God, imagine that. we show up here, it's just fucking corpses, and then the hunter killer's sitting there, wagging its little tail.
I did what you wanted, guys.
Mad at it.
I got him, boss. I killed all the filthy rats.
Can we see where the guy that we were talking to that said we're moving on soon, where he went to?
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's He's standing nearby, and it looks like he found somebody in the camp, and he's just kind of talking to them nonchalantly.
I guess we'll go up to him.
Okay.
Didn't catch your name back there. I'm Colcoat.
Oh. He turns to you and tells you... the name's Tiom. It's good to meet you guys.
So, who's in charge down here? Anyone, or are you just all working together?
Well, I mean, there's a few groups here. But, you see that guy right there? And he kind of points at one of the people who, lords around that makeshift table. And he looks like a grizzled old fellow. Like a whole bunch of scars and, like, graying hair, that sort of thing. And he's just kind of got that look of, like, the mean as fuck on his face. Even though he's not doing anything like that, it's just been, like, permanently set into his visage. And, he, you know, points out this guy here and then says, that's Darthak. He's, you know, part of the Mace Legion. There's some smaller groups, but I mean, when you've got somebody from the higher-ups from them, you just kind of, you know, move in their wake.
You with him or your own group?
No. Yeah, he pauses for a second. He goes, I got a couple of boys around here. We're just a small-time gang. Just a couple jobs around the city and stuff. You might have heard, we caught, what was it, Burguk a couple weeks back.
A what?
Burguk? You know, the thief?
I do not know who Burguk is.
Oh, well,
What did he steal?
I think it was mushrooms, wasn't it? And his friend nods for a second.
I'm surprised I had not heard about that one. I'll have to ask around when we get back to the surface.
Are you actually impressed, or are you just,
No,
kinda...
I'm trying to be nice.
Okay. I'd like you to roll deception, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
That was an 8.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I rolled
shit,
a 2.
he had I saw that. Alright.
Okay. You succeed in, you know, being kind of like polite, not hurting his feelings and all that. And he continues and he says, yeah, so, I mean, we're going to collect more heads, just letting the Mace Legion take what's their due and, you know, picking things up alongside, you know?
So who's leading the next group to leave here, push forward?
Well, Darthak, I'm guessing, but they've been talking at it for a while.
Well, we'll have to inquire with him. Thanks for the info, Tiom.
Yeah. Good luck.
You guys, we gotta go talk to that mean-looking dude. Look at him. It looks like he wants to bite our heads off already. Keep Dominic in the back. Don't let them cough on him. I think it'll piss him off. So I guess we'll head over to Darthak.
Okay. You guys make your way over, and a few folks notice your approach towards the group and their oscillating meeting around the table here. As people kind of come and go, you go to take one of the spots, and some folks look and kind of move out of the way. And Darthak looks up and stares you guys over. And we're going to go to a brief 5-10 minute break. If we're lucky here, Daxon will get back in time. If we're not lucky, he won't. But I'm going to heat up some tea, and then we'll do the last 2 hours of the sesh.
I will be right back. Just gonna get it.
Beer beat.
Might take me a while, because I'm a cripple. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back, and he's gonna be like surrounded by rats.
Hmm?
Daxton. He'll just be a rat.
We'll just be a rat. Not a rat person, just an actual rat. We accidentally polymorphed him.
And we gotta find some really good armor on that planet. Not armored metal. The armor.
I know. Well, apparently those like silver spires, like we got just the outside. The insides are like much better. So hope. Yeah.
Well, and if oil translates into anything useful, which I'm assuming it could, we could then supply like world with fuel.
It's true. We never actually experimented with the oil.
Well, and I don't think we know. Well, maybe we do, but I was trying to think of what powers airships. Don't think we know exactly what it is.
Well, like we know that it's like oh, like an energy source. You mean? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they're using some secret thing, or is it coal engine?
Coal power. No.
But it,
Oh, we really got to just figure out how to get more fuel for the ship, though.
yeah,
That's also pretty big.
maybe there's like a wizarding expert on ingredients to
Yeah.
check it out, figure out what they are, see if we can get the government to give us all this stuff. Not ship. I guess they can't because you're the captain.
Hmm. Say it again.
You'd always be worried that if you're like, hey, Empire, work with us,
Oh,
but like
yeah,
the ship's ours, but they can't take it. And assuming it doesn't become sentient and take over everything and still listens to you, you can say like, if anyone other than me tries to become captain, kill them because they killed me.
Yeah, revealing the ship to the Empire is going to be like a big thing.
Pretty much whoever
Hello?
gets revealed to will have an edge in whatever.
Yeah.
What do we... Well, or why would we reveal the ship to the Empire, though?
Not intentionally, but like, if
Oh.
it gets revealed, like,
Yeah.
Well, we might need to, like, say, if we can't figure out fuel, perhaps they have means of determining what the stuff is so that they get to use our ship with us, but it was with fuel.
well, it's like you give us fuel, we'll go take out like a giant temple full of Wanti or something, right?
Yeah, like, oh, you want to, like, your elite strike force and drop them in somewhere? We can do that. No one will know they were there.
Is it possible that they'll just seize it from us, though?
But see,
Possibly.
Relic is the captain. And he
I'm
can
the
just
captain
set,
now.
like, a self-destruct thing. Something
Oh.
were to happen to him.
Huh. That is interesting. I haven't even considered that.
Well, and imagine, too, like, depending on how things work out, if all of a sudden, like, the next thing done, I guess either one of getting the dart or blowing the stuff up, the city, you go to the Empire and you're like, look what we just did. found this legendary item. Like, just took us like half a day, or we destroyed the town behind enemy line. I think you guys need us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, once we take out the were-rats, I feel like that should still be priority 1. But it depends on how easy that is, right? If we're not going to be able to do it quickly...
We could all die down here.
Maybe. For whatever reason, I'm very confident that the were-rats aren't going to kill us.
I don't know that it's just were-rats, though.
Yeah. The only thing that really scares me in this game is, like, spellcasters. Everything else is just, I don't know, you can trip it up with a lot of shit.
Spellcasters, like, they raise their hand, they explode you. Game over.
Teleport wherever, right? They can do, like, all this crazy shit. Counterspell you.
Look at the when we were climbing that tower. Thank goodness it was Magnar that got pushed off. I almost got pushed off. That would have been death for me.
Yeah, that would have been no bueno. God, if I feel so strongly that if we got to the top of the tower and I think we had Linry, because we were missing someone, that's why Alicia moved it down. We would have encountered an abomination, probably. Or, what's the big... Is it an abomination?
Yeah, abomination.
Yeah.
It was a good battleground, though. Like, he had lots of abilities to control the battlefield to some degree.
God, that was so close. And then we fucking slept in the room. Well, everyone but Earl did. And everyone got cancer. Almost got cancer.
Everyone got cancer.
Because it was like radiation poisoning or something. I don't know. So how Elysian described it. I think the closest we've come was right at the start with all those fucking frogs that just kept like squashing us down with their numbers. They captured 3 of us.
Oh my
That's
god,
one of those. Yeah, you need to take out a few like right away, and we did not.
And then the first temple fight against the Yuan Ti, that was so close. Oh my god.
Every great plan starts with a 1 on a stealth roll.
Remember fucking Dominic trying to lead the monster to the Yuan Ti and it just horribly backfires?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I mean, it did draw some of them out, but that was no bueno.
Where is the guy? What is Cowsep playing League of Legends? Oh, he's like a streamer.
Yeah, he dresses up in a cow costume and plays Master Yi.
An interesting performance piece, to be sure. Damn it, Dax.
God damn it, that's real.
Well, I suppose we could just go on without him.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
You guys will probably keep him alive. Sorta, maybe, kinda.
It'll be fine.
At the very worst. I mean, I guess the very worst, but at least you can only have one down from an injury, right? It's not like you can go down and go back to the whole one. We'll keep him in the...
Yeah. Okay, well, we might as well get to it then. Let's see here. Alrighty, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yo yo.
Ready spaghetti. And we're back. You guys walk up towards the camp, and it's Darthak who speaks first. He turns and looks at you guys and says, "Who's this?"
I am Erlabald.
I'm Coilcoat. Sick guy in the back is Dominic.
Are those names supposed to mean something to me?
No, but Catman Robotics should.
Roll luck, please.
We single-handedly fixed crime in this
Oh.
city. Come on, easy peasy. Hey, 14! That's pretty good.
Local heroes. Only do what's good for the city because we're such great guys.
He stares you guys over and looks you up, and after a moment, he says, "Okay, well, I don't really know who you are, but that sounds fine. What are you doing here?"
Well, look, we came here for two things. To kill rats and eat cheese. And we are all out of cheese.
Are we out of cheese?
Yeah, we ate the last one on the way over here.
That's very unfortunate. That was good cheese.
Somebody at the table giggles, and Darthak continues, and he says, "Right, well, we'll have this sorted out soon enough. You can just set up wherever you want."
Set up? How long are you planning to be here?
As long as it takes.
Well, when is the next rat killing expedition? We wish to kill rats immediately.
He pauses for a second and says, "Well, what have you done in the city? You know, all these quests you're talking about. Tell me about them."
Well, we got rid of what's his name? Falone. He was a bad guy.
There was a demon that we killed in the city.
Yes, we killed a demon. We went down south and fought the 1T.
We killed a bunch of frogs. Big demon frog.
You're actually in the presence of the closest known living creatures to go to, at least close to, the 1T capital. Right here in the flesh, we're the ones that have been the closest in the whole world. Look at my stick! And I'll grab the stick and start waving it around. We took this from them.
I'd like you to roll performance. Or persuasion. Your choice.
Performance waving around that fucking
Well, we'll go
stick.
performance. They're both the same.
Yo yo!
15.
God, weird.
Okay. He nods and he says, "Well, here's how it is. If you can't wait, I've got a job for you. Just beyond that gate over there." And he kind of points at the portcullis across the room. He says, "We know there's a large force down at the end of that hall, a room that they're guarding. We've been looking for some other ways around, and it looks like on the maps there's a couple other options. But if you really can't wait, then how about you take care of that? And if you're such big heroes, it won't be a problem at all. We'll come in afterwards.
Well, what are these other entrances? We're not still alive because we run heads front into danger. Don't tell him about those parts when we ran into the danger.
Make a stealth check, please.
Oh my
How
god.
was that? What are you doing?
Oh,
that's a
it's
10.
cocked and then it uncocked itself. That's so sad.
It's okay. He could still roll really badly.
I mean, is it that bad if he finds out you were lying there?
Oh God.
He pauses for a second, says, that opening there, the center of the room, that goes to another tunnel. It could be useful, but it's uncharted. It goes right off the maps, so we have no idea where it heads to. There's also a couple of other ones that we know are lower, but they seem to be disconnected to anything, so this is the only path that still presents itself and has proper documentation. You're welcome to try either. If you want to go straight down, you can come back and report what you find. And that'll help my men make a decision on where to go next. We've already gassed out most of these rats. We'll have the rest of them eventually. But if you
What do
can't
you guys
wait,
think?
that's what you can do. If you want to
Oh,
help.
and if we wait, how long of a wait are we talking about here?
Well, I can't tell you.
Because it's confidential or because you don't know?
I'm waiting on some more information from the top side. Don't know when they're going to be here. They were supposed to be here a few hours ago.
What do you think, guys? Do you want to wait it out a bit? Maybe we could just check out that other entrance, tunnel.
So to give you guys an idea, I'll draw it in here.
We might as well move forward.
The room is like such. There's a doorway here that goes off somewhere else. And then you would have come in from here. Traps would have been kind of like around this spot. And here at the center of the room is that thing he's talking about.
It's like a ladder down?
You can't see with the thing closed, but you would assume.
Okay.
And then there's a couple of like little tents and stuff like that here and there.
You guys want to check out the hole?
We might as well.
Hola.
Oh, he's here!
Oh my god.
Is that
Sorry.
the Daxon?
That is the Daxon rail.
Hooray!
Sorry.
Woo!
Today was a long day.
It's okay. Some
So do you want to run right into some rats head on, or go down a hole and try to backdoor some rats?
Oh,
Or sit around?
let's backdoor some.
So, Dominic, the story so far, you've been a little bit ill, but your group didn't do it too much. They went around the town, bought a few things, talked with Fovechi, and came back to find Machinar's experiments yielded a possible use for the metal as a explosive and you guys have decided to shelve that for now and go down into the sewers to deal with the rats, and then after the rats, deal with the ship. And
Alright.
you've gone down the sewers and have found what looks like a room filled with mercenaries, including a bunch of Mace Legion members who are planning their next attack, and they've given a set of ultimatums to the group that if they really want to help right now and they can't wait, they can either charge through the right side tunnel here, past a portcullis towards a room that they know is filled with rats, or you guys could go down a hatch straight vertically into the earth that is uncharted, going off the maps, leading to who knows what, and you can scout it and come back.
I really kind of want to charge head on purely for the fact that we have Mackinac and a lot of AoE shit, but also the temptation of crawling down a deep, dark, uncharted hole. Too tantalizing to pass up. What is everyone else's thoughts so far?
Are we? I don't think we agreed on anything. I sort of like charging head first, just because I feel like if we go slow, the rats are gonna like have some way of knowing we're coming and then run, because it seems like that's what they've been doing. People haven't really been catching them, right?
Yeah.
Well, Darthak mentions that he's killed a good amount, but you don't know what that means. So you'll just have to infer whatever you do.
Well, I'm all good for charging head on.
As long as Mackinac is okay, I see no problem.
Mackinac, you were right. Sorry. I seem to have gathered my wits back. Sorry for days. Happening more frequent. Whatever spell this might be, hopefully I'll find a cure to it soon. I'm sorry, clarity is not over. Mackinac, would you be alright with being our chief pursuer of some were-rats?
Yes.
Fucking love
Good enough for me.
Mackinac.
I will bravely follow wherever Lordly Tank shall lead us. Yes.
Well, it's settled then, Mackinac. Lead the way if you would.
Mackinac will then lead the way.
Darthak looks at you guys as you make your way over towards the portcullis. Over towards the side, you can see a crank that must activate the gate here, placed right beside.
Motherfucker gonna open it?
I assume we're opening it, right?
No.
Would have been the plan.
But it's not anymore.
No, still the plan. Just gotta call over. Mind giving us a hand? Or are you joining us?
Who are you calling to?
Garthak.
Oh. He looks over at you and says, "What are you talking about?"
Opening the portcullis.
What, your arms don't work?
Well, seeing as I'm going through, does it stay open once it's open?
It would. We're gonna close it behind after you, though.
Alright. Well, start trying to open it.
Oh no, that we're going here.
Yeah, okay. The thing though, it's right here, isn't it? This
We're
thing?
just following Mackinac, who's going this way.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
Earl's following Mackinac. Mackinac knows
This
the
is
way.
the sneaky way.
Alright. I thought that was like a big thing in the center that was just like, why did they decide to use the alright.
It's okay. You guys turn the thing and hear the sound of chains moving within the walls. Gradually, the iron bars here start to raise up, and soon the way is free.
Mackinac walks forward.
Okay.
All behind. Bow in hand.
When you guys all get into the tunnel, the guard at the end here nods to the last of you and then turns the portcullis and locks you guys in.
Yay.
Okay, very quiet. They probably know someone is going to come for them at some point.
Can you do the magic thingy that I don't remember what it was called. Made us all sneaky.
I feel like we should just go in. They're going to notice us regardless. They can see it definitely in the dark, whereas we can. There's nothing really to hide. Walking down a deep dark tunnel that they can see clearly through, so they'll see us. They'll probably have the jump on us. We might want to stay further back from Mac, but I'll have some backup for him. I might. Not entirely sure. But regardless, I think we should just follow behind Mac with caution. We don't want to get bitten and have a repeat of the last time.
Oh yeah. Do you guys even have the anti-teeth armor?
No, I took mine off. It's in the ship.
God damn it, guys.
I wasn't
I
even
can't wear
there
mine,
for that
dude.
session.
It's fine. Just let's not get bit. Don't get bit. Passenger saves. Problem solved.
Easy peasy. Just don't get
Don't
bit.
get bit, the man says.
It's easy.
Yeah, we got this.
How much gold did we even spend on those? God damn it.
Right, Mackinac. I guess George in there.
Alright, Mackinac will walk forward.
When you turn the corner, you see a wall. And there's a hallway that goes in two directions. Shit.
I thought you were gonna say it's a dead end and the guards are just fucking with us.
Have fun in there, idiot.
It's super dangerous down there.
You see two hallways.
Shit, they didn't tell us which hallway.
Pop back. What hallway? Just through the door.
Damn.
Knock on it.
You
What
see the
hall-
guard look
Ah.
over. He
Oh.
says, the one on your left.
Thank you. Left.
Oh my god, if there's more hallways and we have to go back every time.
Just go as you mentioned that. Is there any more turns that we have to be aware of?
No.
Alright. For the one-word answers.
Mackinac, you see at the end of this what appears to be a hallway.
Oh my god. It's a dungeon of hallways. Mackinac continues forward.
Earl's like checking for traps at this point.
Make an investigation roll, Earl.
Yo. Shit, where's my... Right there it is.
I look to see if there's places where they could actually jump out of.
13.
13. You don't see any traps around. It's kind of dark too, and Mackinar's green light is a imperfect thing, especially as it kind of rounds the corner.
Take that back.
The surrounding area, Colcoat, is definitely one that the rats could attack you from at any time. There is a ceiling grate, for instance, that you see, as well as a couple of grates in the floor. Some of them are way too small for anything beyond, like, you know, maybe a cat to get through, but others are, like, big enough that, yeah, a person could launch out of one.
Okay, well, I got my shield and gun ready to go.
gun shield. When you turn the corner, Mackinac, you see what looks like a darkened room that your light casts onto.
Forgot about it.
You see out to probably about here. And the room is empty, it seems. Though, on the ground, there's a fair amount of blood.
I'll kneel down and inspect the blood.
Okay. I'd like you to make a perception check, please.
That's gonna be a 5.
Okay. You notice that the blood here seems like it's old enough that it started to dry, but fresh enough that it was probably put down here within like a few days if you had to guess. And it's like a deep red, clearly like, you know, normal humanoid blood.
Alright. I'll get up and continue walking to the room.
Okay. You step into the room. The room here is lit up as you kind of come in, and you can see that there's a little opening off to the side that must go further off into the tunnels. Right here, there's a big walkway that goes out. You also see another passageway over here. And this is a mezzanine up here. There we go.
Okay, was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll sort of like take a step and look up at the mezzanine and see what's up there.
Sure. You look up there and don't see anything. Dum.
I'll continue, kind of like inspecting each corner of the room.
Sure.
How high is the mezzanine?
It's high enough that you could maybe reach it with a really good jump. Like it's like 10 feet up. Make a perception roll.
Ooh.
Natty 20.
Wow.
Oh, not you, Relic.
Oh, well, you didn't specify.
You already rolled yours. You got a
Looking around the
3,
corner.
remember?
I was
11.
looking in the corners of the room.
What did you get, Colcoat?
11.
11. Okay. The room, again, seems empty. And there's a mezzanine up there and a set of hallways. One of them is clearly the main hallway, and another one looks like some little side passage, much like the thing you guys came through. The room is otherwise empty, other than some channels around the sides of the room where sewer water flows.
Can I try to get up on that mezzanine?
Sure. Make a acrobatics roll.
The 16.
Okay. You leap up and grab a hold of the thing and manage to hoist yourself onto it pretty easily. And as you do so, you notice that the mezzanine is not super stable. You're not sure if it's going to break any moment kind of thing, but it's definitely old and seems to have rusted a bit. And there's like an almost uncomfortable amount of sway to it.
I'll try to carefully walk along and get a peek.
Sure.
Cool, I'll go this way and then this way.
Okay.
If it's held up enough, then I'll jump off.
You notice something peculiar, which is that up here, the mezzanine has an archway, right? There's this same sort of archway you find where all of the sewer entrances are, except it looks like it's been bricked up.
like that's been done recently.
The bricks are clearly old and worn, and they're of a different type than the bricks that make the sewer. How old, though, you have no idea.
I don't suppose there's any way I would know if it looks like it was made on this side built up or on the other side.
I would say no. If you were proficient with, like, mason's tools, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Yeah, Machinator. Looks like there used to be a door up here.
Where, Coco?
Up here, but been closed off for quite some time. I'll hop down.
Sure.
Does it look reminiscent of the bricked up walls that we found of the dream?
Does it?
No.
No.
These
No,
look
it's
like
not.
the kind of bricks you would see on, like, a normal house.
It seemed normal enough to me. Anyways, maybe something to look at later, but definitely no rats there now. Which way do you think, Machinator? Can I look to see if there's any activity, like signs of activity, going in either direction?
Looking down the side hallway here, are you gonna turn the corner?
Yeah, I'll go and just peek around.
Okay. This thing seems to end just a little bit further down, and it ends at a grate in the wall.
There's a dead end. I'm just going to check it out. If anyone wants to, watch my back.
Sure.
I guess I'll need Mackinac because we don't have any light.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you guys want to use torches?
We're stupid and didn't buy any.
Oh no.
Torches are for the non-space travelers.
What if Mackinac goes down?
If
Earl-
Mackinac goes
Earl
down,
has
we've
torches.
been dead for weeks.
I don't...
Wait, does Earl have torches?
Yeah, Earl has 10 torches.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
sweet. Alright,
Like,
well,
light
if anyone
one
else
never-
has...
I've never used my own torches. Give me a second.
You heat.
I can't carry any of my torches. Like, all of my stuff is currently... You know,
If
all my
Mackinac's
stuff...
gonna come with me, I'll just very carefully checking to make sure there's nothing, no traps or anything. I'll go and look at that grate.
Investigation.
I can't even wear my signet ring. That's how fucked I am by this.
What's the ring? No, it's too heavy.
Carry arrows.
The grate up ahead is a unremarkable thing. Like the rest of the sewer, its metals have long since rusted and taken on a sort of veneer of green lichen that grows in these dank places. But your eye catches upon something, not the dull and rusty, but a shiny object past the grate. You're not sure what it is, but you can kind of see it there glimmering beyond the bars. It's maybe about like 2 or 3 feet in, and the bars are too close together for you to get your hand in.
Hey, Mackinac, I need your help.
What is it?
There's something down here, but I can't fit my arm, so we're going to have to break it so I can...
Wait. No, before you do that, no, you do not need to break it. What? What are
Look
you
at that.
trying to do?
There's something shiny down here. I'm trying to get it, but I can't get through the bars.
Point at it for me? Try to
Oh,
like
down
set
there,
up the
see?
tab.
Ah. When he points it out, you can see the thing. Past the bars, there is indeed something that kind of shines and glimmers the way that only jewels and metals do.
Can I mage hand it out?
Ah, you can. The moment that you cast your mage hand, it seems to fail, and then something lashes out at you, and one of the bars comes off from the top and forms a tentacle flailing down, reaching at you. And I need everybody to please roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, yo!
Ay. Okay. Wish Mac and I was smashed. Boy. The fuck? Why is a mimic in the sewers?
Wow, I haven't rolled initiative. It's been a while.
Oh, mine's in the right spot.
God. Oh no, why? Illusion, why did you roll so well?
'Cause I'm awesome.
I'm gonna die. Fuck!
Okay. That's fine, that's fine. So I'm actually there, and then I'm gonna make an attack with advantage.
What?
Advantage.
Por qué? Por qué?
Because it's easy, and it does a lot of damage. It does a 24 hit.
Yes!
Ooh! Okay.
That did a lot of damage.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
You take 6 damage, and then you are grappled by the thing as it quickly wraps around the top of your shoulder, and you can feel the tentacle as it undulates along your clothes and tries to pull you in, getting a more solid hold. It's like a snake starting to coil around you, right? The grate comes apart, and the top and bottom bars kind of separate for a moment there, and you watch as they change into teeth and tentacles and start gnashing towards you. After that...
Can you reach it now, Dominic?
After that, it's the monster's turn. I need you to make for me a athletics or acrobatics roll, please, to contest some grappling.
I'm gonna do the acrobatics, cause fuck.
Wonder. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's a 19.
Yeah.
Why is it advantage?
Cause
Why?
he's hungry.
Motherfucker, why?
Okay. You try to resist here, and you put up a good fight, but the thing has a strong enough grasp of you. When you think you're about to escape from the tentacle here, that's when a second one hits you and pulls you in. Your arm is what's caught on the second tentacle here, and it retracts, pulling your hand towards the mouth of this creature, and it chomps down on you. And you take a couple of damages. You take 13 points of damage.
Okay, 13 points of damage. I can still do a thing, right?
Potentially. Is it a thing that requires 2 arms?
It requires somatic.
Oh. Well,
Spell.
dispel?
No, it's a spell.
Is spell. Okay. You could potentially cast it. I would have you roll a save to do it. You don't get to just cast it because you are missing an arm.
Okay. Okay.
Is his arm inside the thing?
It's in its mouth.
Can he
also,
summon his weapon in the hand that's in the mouth?
God. That'd be fucking awesome.
I don't think so.
Fuck.
It is your turn. What do you want to do?
You know.
That's some food.
I'm going to cast Blink on myself, which has verbal and somatic.
Verbal and somatic. Okay. I would like you to make for me make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dang! That's
The DC is 13.
Right. Okay, that's a 15.
Okay. With your left hand here, you manage to do the sigil and poof yourself away. Where do you want to put yourself?
Well, to be fair, I have a 50-50 chance do it still. It's at the end of my turn if I go into the ethereal plane or not.
Wait, what are you casting?
Blink. So the way that the spell works
Oh,
is
yeah.
for a minute, if I roll a 11 or higher, I vanish from my current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal realm.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with Blink.
It's a good spell.
Oh, that's not a good
Okay.
roll.
No. Okay, I'm in the ethereal plane.
Okay. You phase out here for a brief moment, and... What, do you pop back out later on in your turn?
Yeah, so
Let's see. At the start of your next turn, when the spell ends, if you're on the ethereal plane, you return. Okay. So you can move around freely if you wish here. You can obviously go through your allies and stuff.
10 feet to an empty space. So I guess I'll do that on my next turn.
Well, you still have all your movement, right?
No, I only get to move 10 feet on my next turn.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. If that is the case, it looks like Erlebald or Cocote, it's your turn. Dominic vanishes after casting a spell.
God.
Oh my god. I'd shoot at it twice.
Okay.
And use my bonus action for force damage. One shot is god. Big
A big 9.
a big 9 and a 17.
Oh, okay. Well, are those two separate shots?
Oh wait, no. Sorry, 18 and 10. Yeah, two separate shots.
Okay. So here's what happens. Go ahead and roll damage. Erlebald, you're out in the main room here, and you hear a bang as the group must be panicking with whatever's going on there. You're about to head down there, and then you kind of hear something. It sounds like a scurrying coming down the hallway. And then you hear another bang, and then the scurrying comes faster.
Down which hallway? With my torch in one hand, can I see what's going on there?
Oh, you cannot. Your torchlight does not go far enough. 11 force damage. Okay. Is that your turn, Coco?
I scramble over Mackinac.
Alright.
Save me! That's my turn.
Erla boy, it's your turn.
I think we have a rat problem. Fuck, what do I do? Okay, how... So, my torchlight extends 30 feet?
Yes.
Can I... Is throwing a torch down a hallway an action?
Yes.
Alright, well. Let's play the Save Dominic game. Ah, shit, I don't want to be caught trapped in here. This is unfortunate, but we gotta save Dominic. 5, 10, 15. Can I just move past these boys?
Yes.
Okay.
If you beat a dexterity saving throw.
Can I... if I tried to attack the monster from here, would it count as it having cover, or can I just not attack it?
It would have an AC bonus, yes.
Would my sharpshooter feat that ignores cover apply here, or is it just they're too big?
Oh. No, I'd say it would apply, yeah.
Alright, wonderful. Okay, so I'm just gonna unload on this bad boy. Where are my dice? Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've
Thrown a dart.
rolled attack rolls. Alright. Oh shoot, I don't have my offhand. Ignore the only one that was probably gonna hit. Wow, that's unfortunate. So that is does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, both of them hit. Wow. Turns out having a +10 is quite good. Right. That is 14 points of damage total with the 2 darts.
Okay. It appears that this creature in the wall is still alive and flailing its tentacles about.
Earl's going to move back 5, 10, 15, and just keep watch, right? He moves in, throws some darts, moves out, keeps his torch in his hand to keep watch, end turn.
Okay. After that, you're up, Macknar. What do you want to do?
Well, clearly there's something ahead of me I should be trying to deal some damage to. I will cast Toll the Bell on it. It is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
Is it currently missing any health?
Yes.
Sweet. Takes 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. It is still alive. Is that your turn?
I've heard yelling behind me.
Yes. Earl of Bald's yelling about a rat problem.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine, but rats are coming.
Back up a little bit into this hallway.
Okay.
How many?
I don't know, I just heard them.
You can hear it too, Mackinac. Now that you're in the room, the rumble of a bunch of rats coming running down the hall.
It may be best for you to get behind me.
Is that your
Just
turn?
not.
That's my turn.
Roll
It's not
initiative.
my turn yet. I can't run behind you. Oh, a 3.
What? The
Mackinac, what'd you get? What the fuck? That's a high
going
roll.
first. All right, Macknar, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'd like to pass my turn for the moment.
Okay. After that, Colcoat, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Panic. See back and are leaving me like, don't leave me with this. And I'll fire 2 more shots at it.
Okay.
The bonus action for force damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, dang!
Ooh.
Assuming both of those.
Nice.
Wait.
Yes, they will.
Let's see. These D10. 3. Oh, which one's the crit? The one with the force damage or the one not force damage?
Roll luck. I'll give you a 50-50 chance. 11 or higher, and it's the force damage.
11.
Minimum.
There we
required.
go. Just scraping by today.
You know us.
God. So that is a grand total of 19 plus another 6, so 25 force damage.
Okay. Is that both attacks?
That is both.
Okay. You fire twice down the hallway there, and with that final shot, which goes dead center, there's a loud shriek that you hear, and then a bubbling noise as the whole thing starts to just turn into goo, which comes pouring out of some hole in the wall. And as it does, as this goo and sludge is kind of just making its way, cascading to the floor in a puddle, you also see what look like treasure and riches within it.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of stuff. I can reach it now. I'll go take a look.
Okay. I will say you'll be able to check that out next turn. And with that, it's the enemy's turn. Let's see here. The rats come a-running, dashing as fast as they can. I would like somebody to make a luck roll, please.
Nat 20, boy?
I'm willing to roll it if no one else
it.
is.
Do it, Soup. Do it.
Got this.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Be our demise.
Hey, 11. It's not.
That's above average.
Yeah, above average. That's all we're aiming for.
Oh Jesus! Don't tell me you're adding an 11.
You see,
Soup, what have you done to us?
you see a pile of were-rats come running down here, and also at their feet, what looks like just a swarm of rats, like everywhere in between their legs and everything, running towards you. Not giant rats, but just like regular sewer rats en masse. It's just like a wave of them, a tide coming towards you. And the were-rats have various weapons and things like that. Some of them just carrying like a plank in hand that has a few nails hanging from the top. They look like they mean to do business. And that's their turn. Erlabald, you're up. Hiding behind Mackinac here.
Yeah. Wonderful. So, I have a couple questions. One, is there, like any... I mean, I know we didn't see the room that well, but does it seem to be like any portholes, any exits a were-rat could squeeze out of, aside from right here?
Yeah, you can see like grates in the ceiling and the walls and stuff.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah. This
So we
room is
can't-
like not easy to lock down.
That's unfortunate. How, like, structurally sound does the sewer seem? Like, could an explosion collapse, say, this tunnel? That explosion being named Bursting Dart?
It looks like an ancient sewer.
Like a shitty ancient sewer, or like a Dwemer
Yes.
ancient sewer? Okay.
All sewers are
Uh,
shitty.
Wonderful. So he's going to start throwing some darts. So let's start with, I guess, this one right here, since it looks like he'll be able to hit the most.
Okay.
And he
Sharpshooter
just-
or not?
Drops the torch. No sharpshooter.
Okay.
A full on all 3 darts. Yo yo. Wonderful. Okay, so does a 25 or no, 20 hit.
Yep. All
Alright,
those are gonna
so-
hit.
All of those hit. Wonderful. So that would be, this is going to be a lot of damage, and this is with the silver dart.
Okay. Subtract your 3 silver darts.
Okay, 113. So that is, sorry, there's a little bit of math. 20, or no, that's 15 plus. My basic arithmetic
Carry the 2.
Alright, that should be 45 damage
What?
on this boy. Because I used 3 sharpshooter darts. So
No, you said non-sharpshooter.
I did?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
You gave like a
Oh,
plus
I-
5 to them or whatever.
Yeah, or the plus 5 is with sharpshooter. I have a plus 10 normally. Sorry, yeah, I didn't. I must have misspoke. My bad. Yeah, so then that would be just 15 points of damage here without sharpshooter.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant to do sharpshooter, and then I'll throw
Get
some
on the next
burst.
one.
I'll use 2 bursting darts as
Alright.
well, just to ride on up. So that would be 13 more damage. So it's 15 damage to this boy right here.
He dies
And
instantly.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. All right, and then 13 damage to this one, this one, this one, and then all the rats that are around them.
Okay.
Does it seem? Oh,
So you throw out these 3 darts at that guy, and he staggers back here, and the blasts go off as the last couple of darts hit, imbued with the magic of your arcane archery there. And when you do, I need you to roll for structural integrity. If you get a 1 to a 5, the sewer doesn't like this nonsense.
yo yo.
Oh, that's bad for us, dude.
No. 11.
Okay, so you're fine. the blast rings out noisily through the sewer for a moment. I should mention that like hundreds of dead rats are thrown flying around and everything. These ones are still alive, but they do stagger backwards. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna. Or Earl moves behind Mackinac.
Oh, of
Slips
course.
on by. And then, yeah, that'll end his turn.
Okay. After that, Dominic, you're up.
Alright, I guess I would pop back
Okay.
10 feet away from my spot and just be like, oh god, this is so alive.
Ah! Ugh! What the hell, man?
This is so
Don't sneak
alive.
up on the guy like that.
Answer!
Look, we killed it. Look, its guts are here. There's treasure.
What's that other noise?
There are
Oh,
rats
rats. We're
outside.
fighting rats.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright. Sorry,
Oh, jeez, cold coat.
your cub's taint.
What?
Your cub's taint.
Oh,
5,
Jesus.
5, 10, if I can squeeze by 15. Wait. Oh god, why are there so many? And then I'll just go over here and I'm gonna shoot twice at or I'll go here and yeah, and I have 5 more feet of movement, and I'm gonna shoot once at this boy and once at this boy.
Alright.
Alright, so that's a lot. And then I think it's 21. Let me double check. Oh, okay, that's falling. Ah, no, it's not. So the first attack was a 21. The second attack is a 11.
Last one misses, first one hits. And you're hitting this guy?
Yes. Is that what I said? Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know. You
Oh,
can,
you
you can
said
still
this
choose.
That guy?
You were saying these guys.
It's your
alright,
choice,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. This one then.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good? Roll
and that
damage.
is- Oh, 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, he's still alive.
Yeah, damn. And then I roll to see if I phase in or out. I'm out.
Okay. You boop away. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Mackinac, you've been holding your turn this whole time. What do you want to do?
I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ah, okay.
Oh, damn.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Circle of fuckery appears.
15
fuck
feet. Alright. Okay, alright, sounds good. You cast Spirit Guardians. Is that it?
I will then move forward.
Okay.
About there.
Okay.
And they should all have to make a saving throw since they've now entered the zone.
Well,
I think-
you've put the zone on them.
I mean, has the zone moved to them, or have they moved to the zone? It's all just, you know,
Well, they haven't
Space
moved at
time
all. You
fuckery.
just moved.
what?
If you
From
didn't
their
do anything, they
perspective.
wouldn't be in the zone, Mackinac.
Listen. They brought them upon themselves.
Or starts its turn, so it'll just be when it's on its turn.
Now I want the double damage rolls.
Okay. The what's your DC?
13.
13. Okay. The side group and the back group both pass, and then the right side group also passes.
13 damage halved.
Okay. So these guys all take some damage.
Some damages.
Dip, dip, dip.
Damage.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. The one behind you here is Feld, and he dies. The others appear to still be going.
I would like to think that all the rats on the ground are now dead.
Yeah, the horde of rats coming at you are very much so dead. Let's see. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
First.
Illusion.
the high initiative roll just to die.
Just to
I hope.
die. Rat people, activate.
Is that your rat impression?
No. Rat people, activate by the power of Greystone.
That makes much more sense.
So these guys crowd onto you there, Mackinac.
Mhm.
And
They do take damage at the start of their turn.
at the start of their turn. Okay. So let's see. I can hear you smiling.
Damn it!
I'll roll for the back on that one and the front on this one. The
Ooh.
back.
Protect, joy.
Oh, they both failed. Roll damage.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Some of you have Warcaster. Oh.
Ugh. 9 damage.
9. You probably killed a couple of them. So get rid of that one is dead. This one's dead. Okay. So the other ones go running up, and they make some attacks, and the inevitable also happens here as the sewer grates break apart, and rats appear in the room at different places. And let's see here. Erlebald, you are attacked for a sneak attack here.
Oh no!
One to you
I'm
as
ethereal
well,
plane.
Dominic.
Ethereal plane.
Oh, you're not there. Okay. Put you like that for now.
Wookie.
He will hit you, Erlebald.
Oh no!
Okay. Couple of attacks coming out. Erlebald, what's your AC?
It's really, really high.
Uh-huh.
15, I think?
Million.
No, it's 16.
Okay, well, I've got a hit and a crit so far. A hit and 2 crits so far.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, can I
my
get
god.
3?
Oh my god.
He's fucking dead, boys.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That last one like defied physics
Oh
to
my.
go over to that 20.
That was beautiful.
Boy. I think
Okay.
we need to crack another beer for that.
You are attacked here. Let's see. So these are the slashing attacks, and they deal a total of...
Oh my god.
It's pretty low, pretty low. A total of 8 damage, but then the bites come.
Mmm.
And the bites are lower damage. There we go. Let's see here. So that's 9, but I need 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Alright. I can roll those. That's something I'm okay at. Let's roll with the big dice, because I feel like this is gonna big fuck me. Every time I've rolled versus poison, it's never been bueno.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, natural
Oh.
20, and, or wait, and then I need to actually roll that. And then, non-natural 20.
Okay. The rats mob you over in the corner here. This happens shortly after Dominic disappears, and there's no one towards the front. You can hear Mackinac must be holding up the other area, and the rats come and sink their teeth into you, and you have no idea whether or not you've just contracted the cheese-eating disease, but time will tell. Mackinac over here, some attacks come in. A couple of crossbow shots from the rafters.
So is that just 8 damage against me?
I'm pretty sure I rolled more than that. There were 2 damage instances. One was 8 at the beginning, and the second one was
Yeah.
more.
It was 9, the second one from the
Okay,
bite.
thanks. Yeah, I only recorded the 8. I was trying to fix my health.
Okay. Mackinac does a 23 hit.
It will.
Okay. So 1 crossbow shot hits you for... Alright. For 3 damage.
Is it bludgeoning?
piercing.
Rob.
Piercing, I take 0 damage.
Bludgeoning bolts.
I don't know, man.
Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna roll all these at once.
Give more dice. Oh, you've
I have a token. It's for good luck.
No, not the good luck token. I'll never survive.
What's your AC?
22
22. Okay.
for now.
I think I've got a lot of misses.
That was a lot of terrible rolls.
Yeah.
I didn't land one of those. Alright. They all attack you, and their claws seem to kind of like bounce off your form and everything like that. And seeing that, these two leave, and this one goes running off as well. And it is... Now your turn, Erlebald. You see it, Colcoat, down in the hallway there. It's dark. You've got a torch that's fallen to the ground near you as you're holding your 2 guns. And Erlebald is suddenly attacked. One falls from the ceiling. Another one comes running from the outside hallway, and they leap on him and bite right into him.
No, you're supposed to not get bit, Earl.
He's just not very happy. Fuck, what can I even do here? God, I wish I was a rogue. Is it worth risking the opportunity attack? Can I move through him, or is he a big boy?
I would say, given he's an enemy, you'll have to make a contested check.
Would it be like a...
Athletics versus athletics.
Alright, that's what I figured. So... I don't like it, but I don't have a lot of options. I take the disengage action.
Oh, okay.
And then I move 5, 10, 15 to where Dominic would be.
Okay.
And then I action surge, kill some were-rats. I'm just gonna take it slow. So on this one, right at the start.
Can you hurry up, please? And uh-oh.
That is a 13 to hit.
You hit.
Oh, wonderful. Alright, that is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Or wait, no, just 4 points of damage.
4.
On this one right here. And then second one, so this is with modifier and sharpshooter. Still on the same guy. That's 15 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 19 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. So he's still standing, but that one seems to have been a good blow.
Alright. And then one last dart. 15 again.
Okay, roll.
Uh, 17 points of damage.
Ah, you kill this one.
Yay! And then I'm just gonna move 5, 10, sort of back in here. Oh, I took Dominic with me, just so they can't swarm me. Then that is the end of my turn.
Okay. You run back into the hallway there, and Colcoat, you're up. What do you want to do?
How much of my turn is it just to scoop up this and
The
take it in
goop
my
stuff?
bag? No, like the treasure stuff.
I would say, given that it's like in the goop, you're gonna need like to actually take time and sift through it. That's like something
Okay.
that's gonna take a minute or two.
That's all right. We'll come back to it. I don't think they're going for the goopy
If you
stuff.
really want, you could like use your minor action to just reach down and grab a handful of goop and see what you get in it. But yeah, it's not like actually
No,
sifting
I don't want to
through
get goop all over my nice fur.
it. Yeah,
I'm just gonna walk up and like try to point blank
sure.
the little rat head. First one. 17.
17. Ah, okay. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
So that's just 7. The second shot with the bonus. First got it last time. 25.
Okay, hits.
Oh, sorry. So the first one was 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
And this one is 8, 15.
So 10 and 15.
Yep.
Okay. It is still alive.
And that's my turn.
Okay. After that, you're up, Dominic. What do you want to do? You might be muted.
Oh fuck, I am. I'm gonna reappear over here and just look around and just... Mackinac, are you alright?
I am doing quite well, thank you.
Alright. And then I'm just gonna fire off 2 shots at this boy.
Okay.
God damn it. It's a 10.
Meese.
That's a 14. Or no, sorry, that's a 15.
Hit.
Yay!
We got this.
That is 11 damage.
You let loose a shot with the bow, and this one falls to the ground dead with an arrow in its
Ooh.
neck.
Cool. Can I summon a specter?
Sure.
So level 6 as a hexblade. When I slay a humanoid, I can curse its soul and have it rise as a specter from its corpse. It has the stats of a specter, which I have, with the temporary HP equal to half my warlock level. It rolls initiative and has its own turns, obeying my verbal command. It also gains an attack bonus to equal to my charisma modifier. It remains until the end of my next long rest.
Okay, we'll use this for the time being.
Ooh, I like that. That's a spooky boy.
Okay. I'm going to say for simplicity's sake that it takes its turn on your turn. So
Okay.
it will start when you have another turn.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll to see if I fade in or out. I fade out.
Okay.
Please.
So you disappear. Mackinac, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this guy who's running.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
He's not very wise. Or today he is. He passes.
Damn.
That's why he ran. He's the wise one.
Yeah.
He's the wise.
I'm getting the fuck out
Bonus
of here.
action, activate my Titan Furnace, and that is my turn.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative.
My initiative does not move.
That's not a terrible roll.
Okay. Earl, it looks like you're up.
Ah, shit. Who else is... Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna just hold my turn until after Colcoat. Because maybe he can do something about the boy in front of me.
Okay. Well, it looks like Dominic, it's your turn.
Sorry, it's actually not my turn. I got an 11,
Oh,
and I'll go after. Yeah.
Colcoat, looks like it's your turn.
Alright, that bitch. Bonus action for the force damage. And
That's gonna
yeah,
hit.
1, 2.
Ooh,
God damn. That'll be 8 force damage.
The rat is wounded, and it's enough to kill it as you shoot him in the gut.
I'll reload. Alright, let's get out there, Earl. And I'll squeeze out here.
You see Mackinac fighting ghosts, rats up on the mezzanine, and a spooky ghost.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot at that one right in front here.
Okay.
An 18.
18. Okay, you hit.
Or
Oh,
12 piercing damage.
he is still alive, but he looks heavily wounded.
I'm just gonna step back and it's my turn.
Okay. After that, it looks like Erlebald, you're up.
Nice, nice. Earl's going to fire off some darts at this where we're at right here. All sharpshooter. Why not? Where's my third red die? There we are. Oh, I think that's a 1. One of them's definitely cocked. Oh wait, those are double ones.
Reroll your red dice over here, I think.
Okay. Yeah, they sort of fucked with each other a little bit. Okay, so that's a 10 to hit on one of them, and then 16 to hit on the other.
The 16 hits.
Alright. Roll that. 18 damage. This
kill
boy
this
right
one.
here. Oh, nice. Okay. All my other stuff missed. I'm gonna second wind. Oh, wait, no, I can't. That's a bonus action. I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. And after Erlebald, Macknar, you're up.
I will again try and cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay.
Should those things have been taking damage from your guardian things?
I think only on their turn.
Yeah, they haven't got their turn yet. They're very late on the order this time. He rolls a 15.
I'll pass.
Too wise for you.
Wise rat. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Dominic, you're up.
Alright. Flip back over. First, I'm gonna have Spooky Spectre boy. Who the one is what? How do you move? How do you move, sir? Incorporeal movement. Move through other creatures. Alright. Ooh, fly 50 feet. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This boy's gonna fly up here to this were-rat.
Okay.
He's gonna try life training, which should be +9 to hit.
Whoa.
Oh, for fuck, 12.
That hits.
What? Oh, okay. Alright, and that'll be 3d6 necrotic damage, and he needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
He passes the con save.
Alright, 9 plus 4, 13 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. He is still alive.
That's that guy's turn, and then for my turn, I'll just 1, 2, 3, and I'll take a pot shot at him as well, or I'll take 2.
Okay.
Right, 23
23.
and 15.
Both those hit.
All right, yay! I did it for once. That is 27 points of damage.
Okay. You let loose 2 arrows firing at which, sorry?
The one that my spectre attacked.
Okay. The second arrow does him in, and he falls off the mezzanine down to the ground.
All right, let's see if I fade back out. Fade to black. I do not fade to black.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, 1, 2. It's the last.
These guys will roll. I'll make one roll for their collective save here around you, Macknar. They fail. Roll damage.
17 points of damage.
That's it. With one fell Zelda-esque swoop of the sword, one of your angel guardians here cuts through. Or no, I think it would probably be like a big mechanical arm with like a cogwheel, and it just slaps them all, and they fall over dead.
Chakram.
And let's see. This guy keeps running. He's fucking going for it. And this one here runs up into one of the ducts and runs away, and you guys are no longer in combat.
Would I be able to try taking a shot at him since I have a longbow?
Yeah, he's pretty far, but he's also in the dark. So I would say...
I would also try and chase after him and get a toll the bell on him if I can.
Sure. I would say, given that he's outside of the torch, you guys can make your shot with disadvantage, Dominic. And you can fire 2 shots.
Okay. First shot. So, nat 1.
Okay. Macnar, you're dead.
No! Second
no.
shot is a nat 2.
Okay. Macnar, I'd like you to make a perception check, please. And if you see him, you can cast Toll the Dead on him.
So 13.
I would say that you could just barely see him.
I cast my spell.
And he fails.
I'm down.
If you roll enough damage, you'll kill him.
Ding ding, motherfucker!
Ding, ding. 9 damage.
He has... Ooh. You hear the ding and the dong, but the pitter-patter continues, and he escapes into the darkness.
Join me.
We didn't kill Master Splinter, guys. He got away.
We'll get him next time, boys.
The wisest rat in the sewers has gotten away.
Well, this is very interesting.
If a bunch of
I
turtles
didn't-
bust out of the ceiling next time, you guys know you're fucked.
Donatello, go for it!
My god. I never actually watched Ninja Turtles when I was a kid.
Wait, really?
I knew of the show. Like, it was around during my time, but I just never... I don't know, I didn't like it for some reason.
I love that
Fucking
video that
Canadians.
just... What? Fuck off. I watched it.
I'm joking.
Also, I love that video that just has, like, asking the guy on, what was it? Some beach in California. It's just like, can you name 3 Renaissance painters? Nah, I don't think I could, man. Alright, could you name 3 of the Ninja Turtles? Oh, shit, yeah, man. Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Just like,
And then he had a good day. The end.
This is interesting. I've never had this happen before. I think he's sworn to carry my burdens.
The Spectre turns towards you, and I need you to tell me, does it have languages?
It only has... I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as a normal Spectre, which is all languages it knew in life but can't speak. And it obeys my every command.
The Spectre turns to you, and what is your patron again?
Hexblade. So, thing in the thing that we have not talked about that much. Oh,
Oh.
I hope that's good.
Oh.
The Spectre appears to you as a shadowy figure, very much so clad in smoke and robes, making it diffuse and difficult to look at and get all of its features in. But you can tell that it's a humanoid of some kind, and the more you kind of look at it, you see what looks like the visage of perhaps an elf. And you can't tell what variety or anything, but you can see like the kind of pointy ears there and whatnot, and it takes a moment there floating, and though it says nothing to you, looks directly at you and simply gives you like a brief bow, Dominic, and then after that just kind of hovers in place.
I'll deeply bow back.
Okay.
Cool. Would you like to meet my Just a friend.
You just hear goopy noises.
Give me a minute.
Earl holds up his arm that has the big wound. I am concerned I have already begun my transformation into a were-rat.
There's like teeth marks all over his face.
My mouth is full of the taste of cheese.
I mean, I don't think you are, but I would just like to say, you didn't get bitten by a giant fake grate.
I do not understand.
I say as I'm missing a shitload of health.
Dominic's arm is just like a bloody stump. Meanwhile, over here, Colcoat, make an investigation check, please, as you sift through the goo. I assume with like a nearby stick or something.
Yes, I don't want to.
Oh.
Investigation. Oh, I've got some of that. It's 18.
You do a good job of going through the goo. Before you put away your dice, I need a luck roll to determine what it is you find in there. Oh, shit. Okay. You find inside of there a couple of interesting things. Some of it is just what must be the leftovers of digested were-rats and adventurers, such as partially digested and melted bones, as well as like the metal bits from belt buckles and little buttons and things like that. But you do pull out some pretty useful stuff. It takes a while, but bit by bit you're able to excavate a bunch of coins out of the thing, getting you 17 gold. And you also manage to pull out, curiously enough, a small key, which looks like the like acidic digestive juices of this mimic must have cleaned over time. It looks like very kind of shiny once you get the goo off of it. So you can add a strange sewer key to your inventory. And you also find in there... Let's see. Okay. You also find in there what looks like a religious idol of some kind. It looks like a figurine that has been made out of gold and silver, as well as laid with gems.
Does it look like just a decorative piece?
Yeah, there's no like laser beams coming out of its eyes or anything like that.
Damn.
Do I recognize? Yeah.
Machinar's gonna put it on his head like a hood ornament. Do you
No, I don't have
recognize who it
religion.
is? Do you have religion?
I don't.
Ah, okay. Well, you can roll, but it will be a higher roll.
I've got a +1. I'm just not...
Oh.
17?
Okay, okay. Yeah, you might know something. Looking at this, you can tell that it is... it is a small figurine to the goddess Aya, which is the goddess of luck and good fortune. Games, wealth, gambling, that kind of thing.
Oh, this is a good sign. I will keep this forever. I'll stick that one in my bag and then come out.
Sure.
Hey, you guys found this weird key. I think that box ate it. Oh, and Dominic, I think this is part of your shirt.
Yeah, yep, I don't... Mackinac, would you be able to mend that for me?
I can attempt
There was
to.
a
Please let me
piece of
see it.
flesh on it, but I couldn't tell if it was yours, so I shook it off.
I'm glad you did.
You cast mending on the patch, Mackinac, and hide up this small area here, once again hiding Dominic's nipple from the world.
I'll also throw a level 2 healing word at him.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You get
A
4
literal
HP,
2.
buddy.
The extra level 2.
Do you feel the HP?
So good. One more time, how much is that for?
4.
I
Level 2
appreciate it.
spell slot give you 4 HP.
A small patch of skin grows back on your arm.
My nipple is back.
Hooray! I need that.
Oh no, it was so frosty before.
Dominic, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's like death behind you or something. I think we should probably go.
It's I don't know what to name him, but I believe he's sworn to carry my burden. He's
With
an
like your
ally.
bags? Can he take your bags?
No, I don't believe that's how that works. I don't think he can carry anything, but
But you just said
Not
he's
even
carrying
a
your
torch.
burdens.
it's a type of
You
burden
know, you
that.
can't carry anything, right?
Yep. Yep. Burdens are more than just physical, sir.
Is it?
I'm gonna tell this
it
ghost all
appears
my
this figure
problems.
mimics Dominic and his abilities.
It's
Oh,
his
I can't
avatar.
carry anything either? Oh, great.
Spirit avatar.
Well, welcome aboard, Spirit, Dominic.
We'll figure out a name for him yet. Don't worry.
Well, he's you. It's your name.
He's
Burden
around only
carrier.
after I slay a creature, a human. So that's why he's here now. I don't know how long he'll last, but I have a funny feeling not very long, but might be back.
Table talk, is it a minute?
It's until the end of my next long rest,
Ah, okay.
but I can't. I don't think I can heal him.
Gotcha.
Hector.
So, was that all of them? Did they get away?
I believe I saw 2.
I believe at least 2 were able to escape.
Oh, we should probably, I guess go after them, hey?
I'd say so.
I agree. Were you able to deal with the creature in the other hallway?
Yes, it had this key in it, look. So if you find the door, I've got the key.
Coco produces a small little key here. Curious.
Does it mean anything to me?
I would say no. You're unfamiliar with this key.
Was there anything else?
There is my new good luck charm. Show them the idol.
Ah, a thing of silver and gold with glittering gems over it. It's quite something.
Yeah, I have nothing on that. Ooh, can I Arcana check it? See if it's special?
I would say no. It doesn't appear magical, but appearances can be deceiving.
Gotta look at it and just be like, fancy.
The magic is already inside me. I have absorbed the good luck.
Oh,
How these idols
unfortunately,
work.
I don't know anything about the idol itself, but it looks like it would be a fantastic piece to decorate your mana with, or rather the shop, but specifically your part of the shop.
No, it's for
Distinguish
good luck. I
yourself.
must carry it with me.
That too, but it seems like a piece that you can make the center point of your household. Let's just
Don't understand. What use does the key have?
Well, the key will open the door somewhere.
Well, why would you put it in your room for?
I meant the idol, not the key.
Well, then what does the idol do?
It's good luck. Bring it with you and it gives you good luck. It means
just
we're going to
started
kill all
sharks.
the rats. Well, shall we? We don't know what kind of rat reinforcements they might have.
If you're curious, by the way, the idol looks like a woman in a set of, like, it's like robes with adventurer's armor over top. So, like, flowing robes coming out of, like, half plate. And she's holding in her hands what looks like a giant coin. Like, it would be comically large if it were, like, real, like, size compared to her. Like, the size of a pie dish in her arms. And it looks like she's cackling and giggling to herself. The expression is, like, mid-laughter.
Somehow appealing.
Yes, it's quite nice.
I'm
Oh, hey, Dominic. Oh, sorry, Ro.
does it... Well, we have the Spectre that carries burdens. Does it also carry burdens, the idol?
I do not think so.
Well then, Dominic's is better than yours. It is.
Wrecked.
You'll thank this idol one day, Earl. Don't you worry.
Oh shit! The Spectre has 2 attacks per action.
Nice,
Ah,
nice.
Very cool.
Good to know. Okay, cool. Sorry. Anyway, Edie.
Hey, Dominic. What's been going on in the little amulet world?
Am I the one that carries? I believe.
I don't
it
know.
was
Didn't you have
Mackinac.
it? Oh, Mackinac.
I can't carry shit right now. My back is awful. Are you joking? Sir. Wait, do we have a long rest before?
Before
Yeah,
what?
That's a
Before I
good
showed up?
question.
No,
Did
not
we?
today.
Fuck!
No, last session you guys got that in. Are you checking the amulet?
I guess I will check it since they've asked.
Yes, we want to make sure they don't come and bring danger to Vasana.
Okay, so here's the question. What was the last message you guys remember?
Uh,
Oh, I think it was in the episode 2 discussion from last week.
Yeah, you
10-9 was
posted it
Tuesday,
in
right?
episode
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Tyrant
this
Star,
one's from the
Cheers
last one
type
scene.
massive. Beware
Ah,
Oscar's
okay.
is charged. beneath
hide
the
out near
tower.
Kazatov.
You see that Tyrant Star has put 2 more messages down, with nobody else having responded. This is what is there. You can read it in the Discord.
Damn, that's a lot of shouting.
And yes, it was misspelled.
You're being Byung. What is this Byung word?
I guess that's just part of the message, but we're so far away from them. Do we want to say anything? We could say stay away from the south at least. The snakes are for us to kill, not for anyone else.
Do we want to be dominating, or do we want to?
We could just say, stay away. This is our town or something. I'm not.
Just say
Beat
yes,
it, Scrubs.
stay out of Vosiniks. Snakes are coming. No one will want to come here.
We could also tell them to please kill any snakes that you find. And maybe, that it might work. Maybe they'll kill snakes. Or frogs. Or rats.
Just reptiles and amphibians in general, I think.
Well,
Anything with scales, you can't trust these scaly things. Oh, but I guess you can trust some dragons. That doesn't work.
can you trust dragons?
Well, the good ones, yeah.
They're good dragons.
Well, of course.
Hmm.
I think we'd all be dead if all the dragons were bad.
I guess that makes sense.
The Four Stooges party.
What are we doing? It's just...
I don't know, just said something simple. Just say snakes in the south. Busy on secret missions. I don't know.
We could tell them that we helped Celestine get whatever Celestine got. What was it? A big green lens, or I don't remember that
Crystals
well.
from the Snake Tower.
Yeah, we could say snakes are in the south and stay away from the snakes, and that Celestine is actually bad.
I think it's genius.
Okay. Is that the message? Mackinac, are you sending it?
What exactly do you want me to send?
Well, just tell them we're on the secret mission, and to beware of the snakes in the south, and that P.S. Celestine's actually a pretty good angel once you get to know her.
Mackinac, I would like you to type to me in Discord a DM and send me the message. Help, I'm being held hostage by a cat person.
I'm actually gonna put it out there. Does anybody know a good recipe for apple pie?
Apple pie's the code word.
For what?
Tabaxi.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you should send it back like all shouting,
You
like
caps
all
lock
caps,
it.
like not realizing that's the message. Just
By the way, Celestine's actually kind of nice if you get to know her.
The temptation to convert that into like ones and zeros before sending it to Illusion was strong.
Okay, here we go. Mackinac writes, "We are on a secret mission. Beware the snakes to the south. Celestine can be trusted."
Kermit the Frog.
Okay. You go ahead and send off a message. Perhaps you'll hear back. It's been quite a while since you've sent anything. Maybe something good will come of this. Or maybe the opposite. Who knows?
You probably know you're the dungeon master.
I guess we'll march our way down the hall.
Ah. Okay. The hallway goes down for some time, leading eventually towards a large staircase. The hallway that you're in right now isn't one of those small access ones that you spent so much time in. It is instead a much more expansive one, and the stairwell is set up to fit with that motif. And two people could easily walk side by side here. And it goes downwards and then seems to kind of curve and continue going down. Do you keep going into the abyss?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Me and Floaty Boy can do you one behind.
Alright.
Actually, he can carry 25 pounds. Oh, wait. No, he can carry 5. Sorry.
It's 5 more than you can carry.
Fuck off.
You guys go further down, and I would like a group perception check. Something about yellow dice, it hurts my eyes to look at it.
I was aiming for like a gold, but I guess it didn't end up working out.
They need to
Oh
implement
wait,
more
some
metal.
of them, some of them are different colors than the other ones. Some of them are really bright yellow, and some of them are like a duller one.
I've noticed that.
I feel like someone sabotaged my dice intentionally.
Did you guys all roll shit? 9?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Six.
didn't
That's gold.
save.
That is that gold enough for you, Soup? This one?
Give me 1 second. I need to say what I rolled for the thing, because I rolled, well, like, okay.
This one
19.
doesn't hurt the eyes, which is nice.
It's like mustard yellow though.
But like this one right here is like pain. Oh, oh, a 19. Oh, okay. As you're getting lower and lower with the stairs there, you don't see anything up ahead, just more steps. But you hear something. And Erlabald, you can tell that way down there in the darkness is the chittering and motion sounds telltale to the were-rats you've been fighting. They're close.
There are were-rats up ahead.
That does seem likely.
Well, everyone be on guard. Ready.
How's that? Sorry, I'm now intently focused on fixing.
Oh.
Also, what?
Fixing what?
His dye to be a good color.
Oh.
I removed the super bright one. I guess
Also, did
there's
you take two of my purple dye?
I didn't. Someone just threw them on my desk. I had nothing to do with this.
These are not mine. You can take these gross ones back.
As you guys head further and further down, you eventually get towards the edge of the stairs. And this is what you see. Quick little ring around the rosy there. You're right about here, and the steps continue off in this direction.
So
Go
we're
back up.
moving this way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Mackinac in the front.
you can see up here what looks like a makeshift barricade with like different spears and refuse and things like that put up as if to block your path. You see stakes of wood and also like human heads that are just kind of hanging there. Clearly a warning sign to you all.
Well, should we smash?
Yes, I think we should smash.
Alright. I'll summon a maul as my weapon choice.
Okay.
And start spanking.
Alright. You smash down the barrier, and when you do, there is a loud sound that goes echoing out through the room, and the impact of your hammer seems to set off a chain reaction as you hear a whole bunch of rats starting to move around, and footsteps as well. And then torches begin to light up, and you see a massive room in front of you with a ton of different were-rats and whatnot all over the place. And at the very back end, sitting atop what looks to be a pile of random shit taken from the town, is a small throne with what looks to be a rat king seated on it. And we will end the session there.
Do we recognize any of our stuff? He's sitting on top of a nuclear reactor.
It's conveniently there with your names on it.
Has he taken our smithies? He shall die!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that was loud.
Sorry. I even tried moving away, I'm sorry.
They sold your shit already, okay? It's not even here.
God
I wonder.
damn it.
I've never seen that before, officer.
We see one pile with like a bunch of garbage, but we know it's ours because there's a bunch of darts and no one in their right mind buys
Yeah, they
that
just
many
threw
darts.
yours away.
Like, fuck, man. Sharp and pokey. We can't even sit on this.
We found our gear, but they put it in the worse than trash pile.
Oh, no.
That's what hurts the most.
Listen, one day the land shall know they've been missing out on.
I'm gonna switch back to a longbow before we... Woohoo!
What?
Ew.
Gonna switch back to a longbow.
Oh,
You know what would have been nice?
Who says
I don't want
we're
a fucking
who says
maul.
we're fighting them?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
we can
Persuasion.
reason with them.
Why didn't I take a short rest? I feel so dumb.
You can have
I do
Erlabald
too,
talk
dude.
to them, since he's now one of them.
Oh shit, you're right. One of those was a nat 20, and the other was like a.
There were
four.
3 nat 20s, dude. So, players, well done. You survived and managed to push through and have found where all the rats have kept your stuff, avoiding the dead end there of going straight down into the Underdark. Hooray.
Yay!
Audience, thanks for coming by. It's good to have you. Patrons, couldn't do it without you. We'll see you tomorrow for more shit on Wednesday. I think we're down one guy, but it's a 1 out of 5 for the party, so we'll probably just be continuing with our regular programming. So we'll see you then. Adios.
Peace.
And my god, somebody decided today was the day to vacuum. So I'm actually going to kill stream. Bye, stream.